twice. It's not going. So we're gonna go via my phone. So to continue my story, like I said, it shouldn't even matter what my shirt says. Leave folks well enough alone. But we could feel the judgment coming out of this lady because I'm wearing my Austin 316. You know, it's greatest T-shirt of all time, arguably. It's either that, New World Order, or Hulkamania. But anyway, I told her what it says, and she says with the snootiest voice, "I think John 3:16 will be better for your life." Now I'll say this. As a father, in public, you will not get me to act out of skin when it comes to my child. That's not happening. She deserves the best example from me, and we're not going to go there. However, the wrestling fan in me wanted to give this woman the meanest stunner. Now, obviously, we're not doing that, but it's one of those things like if you're in public, hey, if you got a shirt on, you should be able to do a move on somebody. But of course, that's not the case, and we're not doing that. We don't condone that whatsoever. But you can't just leave people well enough alone. I didn't do anything. We're just waiting in line so our daughter can have this cool experience that we can all share together as a family. That's trifling. You didn't have to do that. And then proceeds to ignore me the rest of the night, which was cool as all get out. But then talking to my daughter's non-Christian mother, which we thought was just ironic and hilarious. And she also gave me a little layup to say, hey, what does that shirt mean again? And I said, I just whipped your ass. That's what it means. It's meant that since June of 1996. Like, what else do you want? So we are going to get back to Raw here. But again, it's going to have to be via my phone. And honestly, until further notice, we may just be having to do our live streams like this. So it is what it is, and it be what it be. But we're going to make it happen, and it's cool. So we're seeing the respect being shown here by Braun Breaker, and then he turns it around and wipe that man out. Now, I worry about Jay tonight. Because he talked mad head to Jacob Fatu in the Bloodline. He says he ain't involved in none of this. He's moved on. I get the feeling the Bloodline is going to make that decision for him, and he's not going to like how it feels tonight. Man. So let's see. Let's see what Twitter's saying. Obviously, they were saying some messy stuff about Samantha Irvin leaving. Like I said, y'all need to get a life and go touch some grass. Like, seriously. Well done. And I hope everybody's having themselves a really good night. Had a good day, productive to start the week. Appreciate anybody and everybody who comes in and hangs out with me for a little while because I can't stay for the whole show. I do have this thing called a 9 to 5. In this case, a 9 to 8 tonight. But the time that we're going to spend together, thank you very much. And if you want to see more of me, come hang out and support my channel. Hey, Lillian, so great to have you back. Okay, she's getting the rust off. Y'all don't get on her. Don't y'all do it. I don't want to hear any of that. Yeah, she's getting the rust off, and y'all take it easy on her. Oh, I must have missed the part where apparently Joe Tessitore acknowledged Samantha Irvin leaving. You know what? Good they did. And you know that door's open anytime. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's been a while, guys. Cut her a little slack. Y'all take it easy on her. The no pop gets me every time. Yeah, Final Testament has no heat at all. No heat. Like, it's like what Roman said about Seth Rollins, no pop, which of course that's not true, but still, you know. I mean, damn. It's a damn shame that AOP just hasn't had anything going for him since they were brought back. Meanwhile, we could also slide in and check on Monday Night Football. I know there's a doubleheader tonight. Actually, no, there's two games. I think there's two games going on at the same time, which is kind of wild. Let's see. Ravens are playing the Bucks right now. Oh no! At 8 o'clock, it'll be Chargers and Cardinals. So we will have two, but different times. Um, let's see. Oh, shout out Chiseled is live doing his commentary for Monday Night Football. So he's gonna be busy, man. Shout out to the man, the diligent, vigilant, meticulous, sagacious, conscientious, analytical, methodical individual, the Chiseled Adonis. Subscribed and you're a subscriber of mine, please go check him out. I can't recommend him enough. But right now, that game's underway. 4 minutes in, no score. Hey, shout out, my Rams won Sunday, so that puts us at 2-4. I think it's 2-4. Is that right? Yeah, 2-4. Wasn't pretty by any means, but we forced 4 turnovers, which is big time anytime. Honestly, if I was the Raiders, I'd just pack it up and leave. Just tank on this season. And one of my buddies just told me that the Raiders have brought in Desmond Ridder to work out at quarterback because Aiden O'Connell's out. A nice elbow drop from Xavier. And kick out at 1. But if you're a Raiders fan, you might as well just find a tank commander and get ready for Shadur Sanders next year. Because this ain't it. Whole season done fell apart. So winner of this match will move one step closer to becoming the number 1 contender to the World Tag Team Championships, which is, of course, held by the team that never defends the tag titles, and Finn and I think it's JD. They never defend the tag titles. Yeah, the New Day has one tough task ahead of them. Yeah, real tough. He's trying to get anyone to cheer for AOP. Someone said Final Testament and PFC, Pure Fusion Collective, belong in a tier. That tier is a no pop tier. Dog, stop. Y'all need to stop. Let's see. Oh, Miz is out here. The Miz is out here because we're gonna go to commercial, but Miz has crashed out a little bit too because he did on R-Truth. Hopefully, you know what I hope that does? I hope it brings out serious R-Truth again. I really do. Because I prefer a serious R-Truth.
Long-time star ring announcer, Lillian Garcia Wade.
Man. Good stuff. So actually, while we're at it, like I said, checking out my man Chiseled on his stream right now. He is one of the YouTube goats and probably YouTube's most wanted man. Actually says the internet's most wanted man. Man got banned from Pornhub. I don't even know how you do that. I have no idea how you even do that. But again, shout out to him, always staying on the hustle. We'd really love to see him get to 1 million subscribers. Also, would be remiss not to shout out some true YouTube goats. Shout out to Dub and Ross in the Clutch ENT Clutch Squad, the best squad. Want to see them get to 1 million on their main channel this year. And if you haven't subscribed to them, go over to their channel, check them out. I'm sure that Ross is live tonight doing Monday Night Raw as well. So there's so many amazing content creators in the wrestling community. And, gotta love them. Shout them all out. Wheezy Blonde, Mini Portable, Wrestling with Regret, Marky D 123. We Are Pro Wrestling. There's so many, and also Simon Miller, who just interviewed with Chris Van Vliet. So, and that's another one, CVV. He's amazing. Like I said, there's so many others. I could do that all day. But those are also the people that just influence me because I popped out of the womb loving wrestling. If you don't know that about me, I've been a wrestling fan since I was basically 3. Share a birthday with Hulk Hogan, brother, for what that's worth. My mom used to tell me that she used to take me around when I was a little boy and tell people all the time that I shared a birthday with Hulk Hogan. So, thanks, Mom. Appreciate that. Uh, but yeah, I've just been in it since I was a kid, and that hasn't changed through ups, downs, high points, super low points. Um, guest. We went from the Attitude Era, the peaks of that, in the Monday Night Wars, to guest host Raw and 2019 Raw. Eugh, that was brutal. So that's a little bit about me. Um, I might actually have to do a video about that to give y'all a little about me that I really haven't done on the channel before. Let's see. Mike Evans now has 100 career touchdown catches as continues to cement his legacy as one of the greatest wide receivers in NFL history. I already thought that he caught his 100th touchdown before. Guess not. But I think my man don't tell me I benched him. Dog, I'm going to be so upset if I still have him on the bench. I mean, it doesn't matter. I won this week. Yeah, I do. I mean, that kind of sucks. But I had already won. Let's see. Yeah, that gives him 9 points already. I got Chris Godwin going, not Mike Evans. Okay. So it's all right. It's perfectly fine. All right, we're back to it. Miz out there with Scarlett and Karrion Kross. Miz is always better as a heel. Like, he's a solid baby face, but he's just got that punchable face, All right, because Xavier trying to fight to get to the tag. I just saw a sign in the crowd about John Cena winning his 17th World Championship, and I just realized something. With next year being his final year, Kofi got the hot tag. He's in. Lillian Garcia is back full time, so that means, provided that she's still there next year, Lillian Garcia is going to get to call John Cena's last match. That's pretty special. That's pretty dang special. Like, it would either, there's only one of three ring announcers I'd want to call his final match. Obviously, Justin Roberts is in AEW, but he had a great John Cena, announcement. Tony Chimmel's retired, I believe, from ring announcing, but I think he still works a little bit in the wrestling business. But I always like the way that he announced John. It was always John Cena. That was like 03, 04. But to have one of the people that have been around for all of Cena's career, and Lillian, if she gets to announce his final match, that's really special. I mean, obviously we can, have Fink, God rest his soul. Yeah, this tweet right here describes exactly what I've been thinking about. I think the thing that got most people tonight about the whole Samantha Irvin situation is that it came about so quickly. 6 hours ago, nobody had any idea anything was happening. Goes to show that WWE fans and wrestling fans and just people in general should appreciate what they got while they got it. Please do, and don't go poo-pooing all over it simply because you don't have what you want. And besides, Samantha is so talented. There's no talent like that doesn't just disappear. And determination and willingness to be great doesn't just disappear like that. So everyone just chill out, follow her, and see what she does next. Like, y'all are crazy out here. And no, as Ricochet said, she's not going to AEW. Y'all chill out, please. That's crazy. All right, let's see if we can get the show back up while we're still checking this match out. Hold on. Truth getting jumped. Uh-oh. Oh shit! Wyatt 6. Wyatt 6. Let's go. We ain't had Wyatt 6 in a minute, yo. Oh shit! And Xavier was trying to tell Kofi, "Hey, it ain't our problem. Truth getting jumped. That's too bad." Oh, let's go, baby. Wyatt 6 time. And jumps on Scarlett. Nikki Cross jumps on Scarlett. Bro, is that Paul Ellering just sitting in the corner? Yeah, he is. Because he ain't about to bump. And AOP gets wiped out. Oh, Miz thinks he's safe. Miz is curled up in the fetal in the ring, bro. Oh! Aaron Rowan wiping out both AOP on the outside. Loomis and Gacy got a hold of him. I'm gonna throw him into over the barricade. Bro, look at Miz. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, what is this? Loomis is gonna powerbomb Joe Gacy on the AOP. Nah, dude is a madman. I heard he was crazy in CZW. I really should go look up some of his work in CZW. So they brought him on the outside. Meanwhile, the Miz was cowering in fear, rolled up into a ball. Nah, he thinks his ass is safe. Miz thinks his ass is safe. Howdy. Oh, Paul Ellering. Wait, Paul Ellering bumped. Yo, Paul Ellering bumped. He took a mandible. I'll be damned. Paul Ellering took a mandible claw. He got physical. He bit the bullet for the Miz. Obviously, we see where this is going. Yo, that's crazy. Paul Ellering, I did not expect him to bump. Wow. Honestly, I'm more surprised by that than anything else. I'm more shocked by that Paul Ellering got physical there. Yeah. See, Paul Ellering taking a move. I mean, it's a mandible claw, so it's not really a bump, but I didn't see that coming exactly. Y6 versus Final Testament Miz. Y'all have a good night, all right? But we kind of knew that was coming because Miz betrayed R-Truth. R-Truth looked at Miz as family and, well, Vin Diesel. Damn. So that was surprising, not them appearing, obviously, but, you know, the retired non-wrestler getting in there and bumping. Now that was crazy as hell. Absolutely wild. So see what else everyone's talking about. Again, thank you for hanging out tonight. Super appreciate it. Again, we're probably gonna have to do it this way until I can afford, and Lord willing. And hey, you know, y'all want to help me out with that. On the previous video, on the actual PC link, Cash App, Venmo. If you want to help a brother out, super appreciate it. If you want to tip, but ain't, you know, only throwing it out and nothing more. Don't expect nothing, but hey, appreciate everything. You know what I mean? New Day got the win, but Truth was trying to get the smoke, and it just wasn't there. I do hope Big E, because if you think about it, 2014, this is the 10-year anniversary of the New Day in 2014 or 2024. I think you got to bring Big E in. We're not asking like, hey, you know, he's got to come back, get physical, wrestle again. If he's good with that, he's completely good with it, because he said, listen, all I want is my quality of life back. He's got that. He is so happy. He's so at peace. But in order to have him on screen as a presence to reunite the brothers, man, get the New Day back to being the New Day. You know what I mean? Not this stuff, because I know everyone says, oh, well, somebody needs to turn heel, you know, and I used to be one of those people, I admit. And I'll give another shout out to my daughter's mother for this one, Miss Jessie. She told me back when she was still watching wrestling, and she said, there is no need to ever break up the New Day. That's one thing you don't do. That is money right there. Now, this is when they were like super over, but you fast forward a handful of years later, shit, she's still right. I don't think there's any reason to do this. Yeah, you can obviously tease it, but let's have a genuinely happy moment here and have the one force, the one presence that is universally loved by everyone. There is no human being that has a bad word to say about Big E. Everyone loves E. And if anybody can heal the hurt that's going on between Kofi and Xavier, it is Big E. Now, in an ideal situation, I would like to say that if it was up to me and he could wrestle, and I had the pin, I'd have him in a singles match with Karrion Kross, and let that be a feud. Maybe you could get it to WrestleMania in a perfect world, and New Day has to split up if E loses, and Xavier Woods has to join the Final Testament. And all of that 11 years of the New Day will be hanging in the balance if Big E loses. If not, then they're whole and they come home, and that would be good. And Big E would get his own personal WrestleMania moment in terms of a victory by beating Karrion Kross. And the New Day reunites and they're whole and they're back to having fun and doing skits and all of that good stuff that everyone knows and loves the New Day for. Shoot, maybe they even break out Bootios. I don't know. But, oh, hold on. We crashing out again. Crash out. Part 2. Oh, shoot. Reed and Seth at it again. K-Stop won't stop. And Seth dives on everybody. Pierce was trying to calm down Bronson Reed. No, sir. Crash out part 2. Crash out part 2. Man. It won't stop, y'all. It's like the song Hate Me Now. It ain't never going to stop, y'all. Nah, this is so wild.
This Monday Night Raw that just saw the Wyatt 6.
Yes, they made their presence. It was beautiful. And also, seeing Scarlett bump. Scarlett, who it was a capable wrestler. Most people may not know that. You don't really see her get physical often, and that's good. Hey, Pierce, give me Nikki Cross versus Scarlett. Hell yeah, give me that. Wait, what? Sean Ross Sapp of Fightful said at one point you could have put Samoa Joe and AOP together against the Shield, and I would have been all about it. Damn, that sounds like a good-ass idea. What could have been? No, that sounds like a good-ass idea. No, according to WrestleVotes, a noteworthy ending coming up on Raw tonight. Noteworthy ending. Now you know Jay and Braun are main eventing. I've convinced myself since Friday Jay was going to be cost the IC title by the Bloodline. Maybe that's not going to happen. Maybe that's not going to happen.
There's some serious family issues that are also getting his attention. Real fallings out in this group will continue to happen to Roman Reigns unless he comes down to the ring and acknowledges.
Yeah, that man wasn't going to acknowledge bootleg Taz. No, real though, shout out to Solo. Honestly, he got put in a position that he hadn't been in before with Roman being out. He had to continue to carry this Bloodline story. Dude has greatly improved. Went from rarely speaking to now having to do a lot of speaking. Yo, he speaks with all the conviction. Honestly, this new Bloodline honestly reminds me, they're like hood movie villains. Like, this is like Nino Brown without the crack in New Jack City. Like, they're like O-Dog in Menace to Society. God and In Too Deep, like we could do this, but they're literally hood movie villains in a PG setting because it's a different animal.
I'm proud of him. We all are. And no yeet.
And no yeet. Yo, he was happier to see Jay, but that was the first time he seen Roman face to face in a minute. Uh-oh. Yeet.
Tensions have just escalated over the last several weeks, so I was hoping that ahead of your match you could address what went down on Friday.
Yeah, ironically, I'm in a city of brotherly love and got no love for my brothers right now. Ain't that something? But I said what I said to the bloodline on Friday. It is what it is, right? But tonight, it's about this right here on my shoulder, Kathy. You know what I'm saying? Jay Uso, Braun Breaker round 2. I promise though, by the end of the night, the people will hear. And still, your Intercontinental Champion main event, Jay Uso.
Yeet. Find somebody more over than her.
Rhea Ripley says her business won't end with the Judgment Day until she gets her Women's World Championship back. Mamita, as long as I'm around, eso nunca va a pasar. It's never going to happen. Costing you the title at Bad Blood was just a warning, Chiquita. Don't think I've forgotten what you did to Liv when you tore her shoulder apart and took her out for 6 months. And I also haven't forgotten what you did to Liv and myself when you cost us the women's tag team title.
See, there's a lot of people who feel Rhea Ripley is not the hero
The
here.
reason you rose to the top is because I was gone. And I'm back now.
But the problem is, it's a case of 1997 Stone Cold Bret Hart. Bret Hart was completely justified in how he felt, but everyone started thinking, man, he's kind of a whiny bitch. And this Stone Cold dude is cool. He's cool and evil. Rhea Ripley, evil and cool and hot. So they got this, and this championship case, this belt is being carried in a case that looks like it should have it looks like that it has that same tranquilizer gun that Kurt Angle shot Big Show with in 04. That's crazy. So we're gonna get Liv and Raquel versus Damage Control in a women's tag.
Damage Control weight's been on top of their game lately. Io and Kyrie came up short a week ago. That highly contested match for the tag titles against Beyond. Incredibly unhappy about that loss last week and the loss of opportunity for the gold. Now is a night to get back to winning ways. Easier said than done, however, against the champ Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. Well, Damage Control up against it tonight. Can they get back on top? We'll find out next here on Raw.
So we're going to get into that here in just a little bit, which probably Damage Control will, I imagine they'll probably, either they lose or maybe they win because Rhea interferes. All right, let's see what's going on. Twitterverse. Again, I hope everyone had themselves a really wonderful Monday, very productive. You made the best of the day, and you're enjoying your Monday night. And if you're spending some of your time with me, so thank you so much. Yep, see, there are people that feel this way about the Rhea situation. This promo reminded me that Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez did nothing wrong, and Rhea deserves everything that's coming to her. There's a lot of people who feel this way. But again, sometimes someone is just so over, it doesn't matter. Sometimes with professional wrestling, you can't make logic of an illogical situation. But the fact is, it is logical for the heels to feel how they do. However, they're fighting an uphill battle against someone who's just too damn over. See, like Rhea is kind of in her 1997 hoop earring Stone Cold phase. I think next year is going to be the closest we've had. Like the only woman that we've had in WWE, or at least in mainstream pro wrestling, I've seen be booked that felt almost stone cold S to a point was 2018 to 19 Becky Lynch when she was chasing the title. When Becky became the man, that was the coolest shit. This is how Rhea feels right now, except you're mixing in a whole lot more attitude and physical charisma. Becky was always better suited as the Rocky Balboa type, fighting from underneath, fighting against the machine. Rhea is got an aura that is just nonsense. Like it is ridiculous how just special she is. And she's got the physical charisma to back it up, which not everybody does. And when she speaks with so much conviction and passion. You buy everything she says because she believes it. And when she believes, you believe. Crazy how that works in professional wrestling, right? Ooh, Cardinals are rocking all blacks tonight and down up to the helmets too. All right, that's pretty fresh. Bucks up 10-0. 40 minutes and we barely get into the second match of the night. Man, y'all be all right. Quit tripping. If you want a show just of all wrestling and no promos, hope you enjoy wrestling that doesn't draw money. I got no love for my brothers right now. Which Jay shouldn't. Like, keep all of this out of his life, his business. He's moved on. He's trying to, get himself in order. How's he gonna do that getting dragged back into bullshit? Oh man, I just realized that is something that is going to kind of suck. With Samantha being gone, the Imperium announcement is not going to hit the same with Gunther. Oh, that's going to suck. There's going to be a lot of talents that's not going to feel the same. They're going to lose out on that gravitas that she had. Oh, hey, Lash and Jakara in the house. See them getting a lot more TV time, and I'm glad. But they'll be facing Damage Control tomorrow on NXT.
Last week they will be competing against Damage Control tomorrow night on NXT. Hopefully here, just as a last-minute step.
Oh, Liv got a new video wall. It's all decked out in Judgment Day colors. Raquel rocking a Street Trash shirt. It says with Dominic, but I don't see Dominic. Where is he? I don't see his ass out there. All right, so we're about to have Raquel's first actual match back I believe since Elimination Chamber. I want to say it was an Elimination Chamber. She has a rare skin condition, but I'm very happy to see that she's back. I've always been a fan of Big Mommy Cool. I wish they start calling her that again. That's a hell of a nickname.
And the new belt with over 3,300 stones embedded in terms of your monetary value. Those Crown Jewel Championships are the highest in this industry's history, let alone, add to that, of course, the bragging rights for being the first ever men's and women's Crown Jewel champion, the absolute top of the industry. Well, this tag match is a massive showdown.
Wait, who's here?
She has her eyes on that prize that is sitting ringside. November 2nd in Riyadh, the incredible Crown Jewel Diamond F-Jewel Stud Belt. With Morgan has her eyes on the prizes right now, even trying to focus on the women's tag championship. They're putting away Damage Control tonight, making them one step closer to the tag title opportunity against Belair and Cargill. Io Sky stops him in her tracks, but statuesque Raquel.
All right, Raquel getting in the ring with Io. Man, that's a match that would cook. Now, these two ladies are former NXT Women's Champions. Great ones, I might add. And there's a video, actually, WWE posted this morning, the full rivalry history of Raquel and Rhea going back to NXT. That made me feel all warm in my tum-tum because those two killed it. And that was when Raquel went by Raquel Gonzalez at the time. That was one of the better heel champions in NXT. All right, Damage Control both trying to work Raquel over.
Once upon a time, one of the greatest reigns in history from Io Sky ended by the powerful Raquel. Sami Sky doubling up with the drop kick. Kyrie, that's awkward the way she was hanging over there with her leg.
Hold on. What happened? Lamar Jackson is superhuman. Let's see what happened here.
Raquel able to get out of the way.
I can't remember who I picked in this game because I do a pick 'em with some of my customers at work, and I can't remember if I picked Baltimore or Tampa in this game because it could have this one could go either way. Lamar just juked a couple guys out of the pocket. That's impressive.
Strong as Raquel. Keep her guessing. Try and double team her, but even that might not be enough. Look at the power of Rodriguez.
Oh yeah, that would have been super impressive if she would have been able to put both down. Oh, I think this match is really gonna help Raquel get the ring rust off. I mean, who better to work with than Kyrie and Io? Honestly, it should be a case of the heels win because Liv doesn't do shit, and then she'll win her match kind of like Dominic. Oh, big close! Damn, two strong ass clotheslines by Raquel.
Io Sky and Kyrie Sane barely moved ever since. Liv Morgan incredibly happy. November 2nd, that's what she's gunning for.
Soft drinks are just $1 at Wendy's.
So we're going into commercial for. But Raquel's looking good. Like I said, super happy that she's back. Seems healthy and recharged, and that's what matters most. But standard stuff, underneath baby faces, trying to chop down the heel. Let's see. What else do we got here? He's to quit playing. Things are getting really bad for Oklahoma. Well, no duh. No duh. OU has no they have no offense right now. Everybody's hurt. Their quarterback burned his red shirt just to give them some help. It's all bad for Oklahoma. No doubt about it. Stop by, check out some other streams here.
Yup, Lewis and Ray Rice. Well, there it is. Yeah, Lewis and then Ray Rice. Yeah, there it is.
So check in on the Bucks game real quick. Ravens are on the board. They just got a touchdown. Let's see. Mark Andrews, 9-yard touchdown from Lamar. So the Bucks are now up 10-7. Both the quarterbacks are coming out strong as hell right now. Lamar's got the 4-for-4 special, 4-for-4, 44 yards. Shout out to Ross, kicking it with Ross. If you know, you know. Put your fours up. Baker, 8 of 9 for 101 and a tutty. So both of them are starting out really well. Honestly, Tampa and Baltimore on paper are about as similar as it gets. Tampa has allowed only 8 fewer points than Baltimore, and they've scored 1 more point going into tonight's game. And they both are 4-2. That's really crazy.
Chicago's still 4-2. Shit, Philly is 4-2 as well.
How are the Eagles 4-2? They don't even feel like they don't look like a winning team right now. The Eagles are 4-2. They don't feel like a winning football team. Plus 19 is scoring differential. Let's see. They average 22 a game, give up 19. Okay. They're in second, but that division sucks. I mean, Washington right now is mollywhopping. Is their defense good? No. They give up 22 points per game, 22 and a half points per game, but they average just over 31. Oh. Baker hurt? Oh, no. Oh, we definitely don't want that. Hold on, wait a minute. Really? I'll be damned. I know they were on a bye week this week, but I had no idea that the Chargers have a lot of the fewest points in the NFL. They only average giving up 13.2 points per game. I had no idea. I mean, Jim Harbaugh's got those boys playing some hard defense over there. I did not know. I had no clue. But shout out to them. Like, they don't throw the ball much. Like, they don't really have a lot of weapons. But I had no idea their defense was on like that. I want to take a look at their numbers because, like, in 5 games, they've only given up 66 points. Like, I would not have guessed. But yeah, they're 25th in scoring and number 1 in total and points allowed. And they're the number 5 total defense in the league, 11th in passing yards allowed, 6th against the run. I did not know. I was not aware. I was not familiar with their game like that. Like, imagine having Justin Herbert at your 30th in passing yards, but they are 12th in rushing. Yeah, he's turning them boys into Michigan. But now, shout out to the Chargers. I didn't realize that they had a lot of the fewest points in the entire league. Now, that's wild. So shout out to them. So they're going to be a tough one. Actually, while we got Raw's back on. Well, next week, let's see who the almighty Chiefs play, because they don't play nothing but they don't play no noon games. Oh, my boys are on Thursday Night Football. I might have to stream that. I just might have to stream that. I just might have to do that. So let's see. Chiefs are at the Raiders. Okay, the Raiders are probably about to start tanking. So Monday Night Football, Giants at Steelers. Man, nobody want to see that. Nah, they need to flex they need to move they need to put the Bears and Commanders on prime time. I'd much rather watch that game. Much rather. Caleb Williams, Jaden Daniels, I'd much rather watch that. And then prime time, the beat-up Niners against Dallas. Again, nobody wants to see that. Best games going into next week. Obviously, Chicago, Washington. I think that's going to be a hell of a game. And probably Atlanta at Tampa, because they had an amazing Thursday night game. But this time it's at Tampa. That'd be a noon game. There really aren't any sexy matchups this week going into the next week except for Bears and Commanders. That's it. And Raquel dominating. Now she looks like she's about to charge up, fire into the corner on Kyrie, and there goes her shoulder. Kyrie dodges. Philly and Cincy could be a lot of fun, especially with how tumultuous Nick Sirianni is, and he's acting like a horse's ass out there, chirping fans. Like, dude, you're the coach. What's wrong with you?
Takes advantage. Shante uppercut from an elevated Liv Morgan who was wrong. Smart champion instincts there from Liv Morgan.
Ooh, big missile drop kick by Io to Liv. Oh, she yanked Jakara Jackson over the barricade. Hey, quit talking your shit. Oh, big forearm by Lash Legend. Yep, this match is a DQ. There it is. So we're set. So we can add some more heat to tomorrow's match with with Damage Control and Metaphor, which NXT will be here tomorrow for that. We will be here tomorrow for that.
All of a sudden they couldn't resist. Shane and Sky on the attack.
So now we got these ladies. They're scrapping in the ring. which I'm sure that that probably means that Raquel and Liv done hightailed it and ran up. Which, by the way, Dominic was introduced to come out, but he wasn't out there. Okay, it's gonna be a big physical showcase because Lash Legend is a beast of a woman, and she's a former WNBA player. Oh, damn! That looks like it hurts. The Lash Extension. I like the name of that. So put some respect on their names. Oh. Okay, now the ladies are Raquel and Liv are back in. Like, could y'all not mess with black women? Yep, good night. You better run, bitch. Yep, you better run.
The all too familiar music.
Oh, shit.
There are a lot of bullseyes on the front of Liv Morgan.
Ew.
But this woman, Rhea Ripley, is the biggest of them all. Raquel says,
Liv back telling, no, she's like, no, I got you.
This is exactly why Liv Morgan.
'Cause I'm gonna get in that ass. Bing! Headbutted her ass. Oh, she no-sold it. Come on. Bing! Yes. Monday Night Mommy. We got the ladies crashing out too. Good night. Raquel gets alley-ooped over the top rope.
And now she's
Oh, hello, Liv. Run, bitch. And she's probably gonna get saved again. She'll get saved again.
Liv Morgan.
Oh, a little jawbreaker by Liv trying to distract him. Bing! Everything Rhea does hurts. The fuck is wrong with you? And she's gonna lock her into prison.
Is about to get tortured.
Ah! And she just straight lifted her up off the ground in a submission. Nah, that's a whole different level of woman. Get out of here, Raquel. Get your ass out of here. My baby's in the house, kicking ass. Rhea been my woman since the first time I saw her 5 years ago. I saw her step up on Shayna Baszler like, who the f*** is that? That's a case of you know money when you see it. Another headbutt to Liv. Liv is getting her ass whooped. Now Raquel's probably they're gonna do the almost Riptide spot, and then oh, Dom, get this punk ass out of here. Bing! You know what? You can get it too. Fuck you, Dom. Get your ass out of here, Dominic. Dom a bitch. Whoop his ass too. Put him in the prison too. Punk ass. Get him. Always saved by some women. Simp. Punk ass simp. You're all dead. All of y'all are dead. This woman is built beyond different. That is terrifying. And I love it. Dom can go out there, get heat, and never have a match. Honestly, I think he's better as a manager than a wrestler. Oh, here we go again. Seth and Pierce now. Oh, here we go. All sight. Every time. Damn. Round 3. Crash out. Round 3. Oh, shit. They get one more with Pierce. Crash out. Every time. Hold on.
Stop the thing for 1 second. Then I was going to give you what you want.
Woo.
You're not, but you are. And Crown Jewel, Bronson Reed, Seth Rollins, get them out of my building.
He's like, get them out of my building. I've had it with y'all's asses. Dang, someone get Adam Pearce a drink on the rocks. That man, he needs more than a drink. Man, y'all, it's 8 o'clock. I got to go to work in an hour. That means I got to get ready for it. But I appreciate y'all sticking through. If you like what you see here, appreciate you hanging out. Hit the like button. Click the bell if you want to be notified. Anytime I'm on, subscribe. Tell your friends. I got to dip and get ready. Even though Zelina's on my TV, and I'm not ever going to complain about that. Love her to pieces. But anyway, love y'all. Be good. Always be great. See you in the next one.